Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks now, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks since I did the last video blog. The main reason I haven't done one for a little while is pretty much nothing's happening. We're in lockdown and each day goes by pretty much the same as the last. We try to go out as little as we possibly can, just basically down to Woolworths to get whatever supplies we need, shopping. And then 2 or 3 times a week, Lynn and I walk 7 or 8K around Cordell Heights by ourselves, and that's pretty much it. It's not that we're not doing anything. There's heaps of stuff here to do. Gardening, and if you look around, Lynn's stuck into her craft in her studio. So there's lots of things to do. So 26th of April today, yesterday was Anzac Day. Actually, it was quite a nice day for us. We were able to get up early, watch the Anzac service from Canberra on TV, lit a candle and walked up to the road with our neighbours at 6 o'clock, and that was our Anzac Day. So I think we'll do that from now on. It felt a lot more genuine than driving somewhere to a ceremony. Situation in Australia is the number of coronavirus cases is going down. Of the 6,000 odd cases, more than 4,000 people have no longer got the active virus. Unfortunately, there's been 80-something people killed. A quarter of the cases and the deaths associated with the ship that docked in Sydney at the start of the lockdown. And it's a shame because that's really caused a big ripple in Australia. So we're at a stage now where if we could just keep people socially isolated for maybe another couple of weeks, we'd be right on top of this. Unfortunately, I think people are not ready to go any further. Yesterday and today, there were huge numbers of people walking along the beaches in Sydney. I noticed in Woolworths the other day the isolation that had been so strict had fallen by a wayside there. So I don't know what will happen. Hopefully there's so few cases in Australia that in itself won't impact. Today the government launched its app, which they're requesting people to put on their phones. My main concern about the app is that given the government's recent issues with IT solutions, the robo-debt and the online census, I've got a funny feeling that we're going to end up with so many false positives. A lot of people will get worried and there'll be all sorts of testing needed. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just don't think government rollouts of IT with little notice genuinely work. I'm not worried about the privacy part. I just don't think the app will benefit Australians without causing a lot of worry. So there we go. It's we've been in lockdown now for 5 weeks or so. In Australia, we're pretty lucky. Overseas, I think there's something like approaching 60,000 deaths in the United States, but they're in a real mess. They've got not a lot of cooperation between federal and state governments, and they play politics with Republican versus Democrat governors, etc. So I really feel for the people in America, but when you've got a president like Donald Trump, who famously wondered this week whether ingesting bleach might actually help clean your insides out, they're going to struggle. So South America starting to record lots of deaths. Africa hasn't really been exposed too much yet, so I think there's a lot of grief still to go in the world. But anyway, that's where we are on the 26th of April. We've been really lucky in Australia that we've had a really mild autumn, lots of mid-20s weather, and so very few people are getting colds and flus yet. And when people aren't out and about coughing and wheezing and sneezing, then droplets aren't being dispersed. So I think that's helped us. We've been really lucky. But who knows where we go from here. Hopefully most people will keep isolating and doing the right thing, but time will tell. Okay, bye.